Hi guys, before the beginning of our new EFC week, which I haven't started already as you able to see, I'd like to make an announcement. This Sunday, my close friend Alexei, maybe you saw him during my coach sessions, Leha Out Vibe, is going to make special content for Urban Rivals with mini match. That will be some kind of interview, podcast. I don't know because that's the first ever activity like that. Definitely, the first one. So I'd like to ask you for a help. I need your questions for Macho. Macho is pretty good player. He is streamer. He is caster of the last cash prize final. So definitely, at least I hope that you have a question for him. And due to that kind of event, that kind of activity, you are able to get answers for all of your questions. Write your questions here in the comments below that video. Write them in the post which I would make in spot. Write them everywhere. I will send all your questions to Alexei and he will ask Macho during that podcast. If you have some maybe additions, you are able to say them in the comments or in the private messages as well. So guys, about the time of that event, you will see everything in spot. For the moment, the only thing which I am supposed to say to you is Sunday. Sunday of this week. It's 9 October. So guys, write all your questions below, everything what you want to ask from Macho, and you will get all the answers. And now I think that we are able to start our EFC session. The bad part that I got some troubles with my webcam. I don't know what's happened. I will try to fix it until my next stream. I think that I will have a stream in there next maybe 1 or 2 days. So I will try to fix it. For the moment, I don't know what's happened because everything, in my opinion, is same. But for some reason, OBS doesn't see my webcam. But anyway, I need to make a content for you. I've decided to be active now. I've decided to make stable content on YouTube. So we are going to start now our EFC week. Today is okay, unlucky player. That's the deck of Aaron. Definitely, that's the deck of Aaron. He is using Tinamor. I definitely think that's the deck of Aaron. I've decided to play with Sacrom uppers. With a lot of damage. There is no damage reductors at all. Just 0 damage reductors. I'm not using even a McClayton, I'm not using Morris, Aleista or something else. There is Arceia, there is Salzburg as defeat cats. That's all. That's just a deck to make a quick chaos and with huge amount of damage. Full damage, guys. Just full damage. I don't know what's the meta. I only knew the deck of Aaron, and now I have a possibility to test my deck versus one of the best deck, or maybe not the best, one of the most popular decks in the current meta. Definitely have a huge amount of damage, but the good part is that I have Petra. Petra is definitely so beautiful here. The bad part of the Petra that I don't have any good cats versus Galfor except her. Except her, there is no good cats at all. So, the first round, I don't think that he is going to start with Spinner, because I have a perfect answer with Ruby. Starting Tinamor. Okay, maybe starting Tinamor is the best here, just because... Sorry. Because versus Tinamor thinks that I will play Dark Carlos. No, he is thinking about Galfor. So the easiest answer for Galfor is holding Petra. So for the moment I need to think, do I need to hold Petra or not? If I'm holding Petra, in the next round I'm going to play with Ruby, definitely. Definitely I'm going to play with Ruby. What will be if he's playing low pills in Galfor, like 1 pill? In the second round I'm playing Ruby, for example. He's just holding Spinner. After he is holding Alucard. After he is holding Alucard versus Tinamor, my Dark Carlos will have 91 plus 6, 97, plus 10, 107. That's not enough to beat Chinomore if he's playing Gal4 in one pill. But who is thinking that he's playing Gal4 in one pill at the same time? So yeah, I don't think that there is a huge risk in Olden Petter, so let's try it. Pretty nice, 5 pills, I think that is more than enough, and I think that after that I'm able to win that game. So now we need to think about our directs. For example, I'm starting with Ruby, as I said, he is answering with Stinmore, he's making 5 damage. After he's playing with Spina, I'm answering with Leech, I'm making 5 damage and I just need to make 1 Fury. So, for example, I'm playing Sapils Ruby, he is answering with Stenomore Sapils. After 4 pills in Hanspina, I will need to play 4 pills Leech. I will play 4 pills Leech. So I would have only 5 pills in Dark Carlos. So if he is playing Sapils Stenomore versus Sapils Ruby, we are going to have a 50. Because that's not enough to beat with Dark Carlos for 2 pills and Fury versus 4 pills Alucard. Okay, what if I'm playing just 1 pills Ruby? He is answering with 2 pills Stenomore. After, I will need to play 5 pills, and that's the same. So I have a huge amount of possibilities here. I'm able to ult, I'm able to play 1, I'm able to play Sapils Ruby. What if I'm playing 5 pills Ruby, for example? For example, he's answering this 4 pills Stenomore. After, I will need to play Sapils Leech, Say plus 5, and it's a win, I think, or not. Say plus 5, no, it's not a win as well. So he just need to make a PP and we are going to have a 50. He just need to make a PP and we are going to have a 50. And we are going to have a 50. If I'm playing 5 pills, he is holding Hanspina. Would I have enough? 16? No. So, in his opinion, the maximum amount of pills which I'm able to play is 3 pills in Ruby. So I'm going to play 1 pills Ruby. By the way, I don't know who is that unlucky player with top player rank. I definitely don't know with whom I'm playing. By the way, maybe I will spend too huge amount of time to play with Ruby, because I think that maybe it was just better to play with Leech, like 5 pills, and that will be enough, no? 5 pills Leech, he is holding, for example, Hanspina. After holding Alucard, for example, I'm holding even Ruby. 6 plus 6. Блять. Maybe I made a mistake, by the way. No, 5 plus 6. 5 plus 6, 11. No. That's not a play as well. Because in that case, he have chances for a draw. Okay, he played 3 pills 10 more, so if my calculations was perfect, then I have now direct win. He is playing, okay, we don't need to know that, because we are the winners already. So, maybe it was better, by the way, to play with heal card. For example, I'm playing 5 pills, he is holding Hanspina. I'm making 5 damage, because in the next round he is holding his damage reductor. If I'm just holding Ruby, I'm making 5 plus 6 is 11, and he's making 6 plus 5. No, maybe Ruby is still a better option here, because with Ruby, I'm pretty safe. I don't need to play high pills to cover his Furies or something. And as I said, he needed to make a PP. If I'm holding, he needs to play only 1. If I'm playing 1, he is able to play only 2. If I'm playing 3, he is able to play only 3. So the next fight. Here I'm getting a pretty huge hand. My opponent is using Ghost Town plus Freaks, but in the same time his Ghost Towns have now day banner, so everything is more than okay for me. The main task is how I want to start the first round. I think that I'm able to play with Oxen. I'm able to play even with some pills Oxen, because he definitely need to make a poison. But what will be? He's making poison, okay? In the second round, I'm, for example, like playing in low pills Dark Carlos. After I'm holding Axia, he's not supposed to make a KO, because I will just going to cover with Arcea, yeah? So I don't think that he is able to play too much pills, so for example, I'm going to start with 4 pills Oxen. For example, I'm going to start with 4 pills Oxen. Because if I'm holding Oxen and he's playing like 5 pills Barbacotal, I just think that I will get a direct win. In same time, maybe he's going even to ult and hope that I'm playing huge amount of pills. So let's see how Sabimaro is going to play. Definitely his hand is good as well, but the main trouble for him that he don't have a huge amount of damage reductors. Because Ivy got a pretty huge hand with huge amount of damage. So Ivy started with Oxen 4 pills, he is coming with Barbacotal. 4 pills Oxen, 3 pills Barbacotal. I think that after that he is able to surrender. He is able to surrender. Yeah, he agree with me. Nice. And we are going to find our next fight. For that video, my goal is just to play qualificational games, and that's all I think. For today. For today's video. Let's hope that we are going to win all our qualificational games, but at the same time, if I will play now once again versus Aaron, that could be a pretty bad matchup for me, because as I said, I don't have a huge amount of damage reductors. I have only Petra, which is quite powerful in that matchup, definitely. She's able to be played as a just strong power card versus All Stars, and at the same time she is able to block damage versus Paradox. But in the same time, for example, I have German, which is able to make a huge amount of damage as well. So let's see who will be our next opponent. Let's see. I just hope that we will find someone, because sometimes it's even harder to find someone than to win in EFC. By the way, the Bimaro is changing his avatars after each fight. Maybe not after each, but pretty huge amount of times I've seen him with different avatars. I don't know why he is doing that, but that's just the fact. So, do we able to find someone? Hello, I wanna play. Hello, I need to make a content. Hello, someone. While we are waiting, let's check, for example, Rush TV. There is Aaron's game. Let's check it. Does he play with that deck all the time or not? Yeah, he's playing with that deck all the time. Elvis 2, Hans Spinner 4. Pretty good first round for Aaron, by the way. Yeah, pretty good first round, just because his opponent was able to, for example, hold Gas Rope. He took a huge risk, I think, here. Because, for example, Gustavo is just holding Gas Rope. In the second round, he is playing like Elvis, and he's just going to cover his Fury. But at the same time, there is Tinamor, which is quite powerful versus Elvis. So maybe even with Sylvia. But with Sylvia, it's quite dangerous as well. With Bambino, we are just going to play 50s. Yeah, maybe it was not that risky, because even with old Gas Rope, I don't see a really good place for Gustavo. He will still be able, of course, to guess something, but Aaron is much more experienced player. So, okay, let's restart our search, because I don't know what's going on here. I just wanna play. For the moment, I have something like 930, so if I will win all my fights, I think I will be something around to 1000. But as you see, Mano MX have a huge amount of points already, pretty huge amounts. If we are watching on the whole top 10, he have 300 of advantage to the top 10 guys. Super 95k Finally we found someone. I think that is Aaron. And yes, it's Aaron. So today's gaming we are able to name as gaming versus Aaron. Definitely in that fight he have a much better hand. In the previous fight, due to C1, he had some weakness in his hand, but in that hand he don't have any weakness. Let's be fair, any weakness. So he is going to start, for example, with hand spinner. I'm able to hold Salzburg, I'm able to play, for example, with Ruby 1, because Ruby is pretty bad versus everything. Pretty bad versus everything. She's just able to suck. She's just able to suck. And same time, if I'm making this 6 damage with Ruby, I think that I will have a pretty... okay, maybe not pretty, but some changes at least. So I don't think that he is going to all hand spinner, because getting 1 pills Ruby is quite bad for him. And same time, if I'm holding Salzburg into 3 or 4 pills hand spinner, it doesn't seem as something really bad for him. Does it seems as something really bad for him? Okay, he is going to start even with Gal 4. He is even going to start with Gal 4. By the way, versus Gal 4 Ruby is the best answer. So let's think. He's making 5 damage. After, for example, I'm starting with Arxie, he is able to KO me. But in the same time, he is just able to all hand spinner into my 2 pills Arxie at least. And after, I don't think that I'm able to do something. For example, if he is playing 5 pills, he is playing with T no more. I am holding Salzburg, he is making 3 damage, and I'm making 2. So I will be able to do everything with Fury. Tick. So the main task is to understand, is he expecting a lot of pills or not? A lot of pills or not? A lot of pills or not? If he's just playing like 5 pills Gal 4 and I'm holding Ruby, nothing bad for me. Like 2 pills Arxia, he is holding hand spinner, for example, I'm making 4 damage, he's playing in T no more, I'm able to play some pills in Salzburg, I could... so it will be some kind of 50s, so I don't think that he is going to play with 5 pills. Let's try to play 5 pills Ruby then. Wow! 1 pills Gal 4 only. Ballsy move from Aaron, but for the moment I think that it doesn't pay off. So, what's going on now? For example, I'm starting with Arxia. For example, he's answering with T no more. We will be in on equal what? Lives. But if he's playing low amount of pills in T no more, then everything will be pretty bad for me. So no, I don't think that I need to start with Arxia here. For example, I'm just holding Salzburg. Let's think. I'm holding Salzburg. I don't think that he is going to play with T no more. Most likely he is going to hold hand spinner. He is making 5 damage. He will be on 6. I will be on 9. He'll be on 6. I will be on 9. 7 minus 2 for a draw. So if I'm playing with Arxia, he is definitely going to play with T no more. And if I'm beating his T no more, he will need double Fury. To cover full my Arxia, he needs to play 8 pills, so I am able to play 5 pills Arxia, for example. 5 pills Arxia. Yeah, I like that play. I definitely like that play. He's not supposed to play this huge amount if I'm holding Arxia, definitely. He is not supposed to use that huge amount. Or he is able. 2 pills. Okay, no. Let's try to play in that case then. So what's the main thing about that round? He definitely need to play with 2 more. I don't think that he's able to play more than 6 pills. For example, I'm holding Axia, he's playing 6 pills after he's starting, for example, with Zebos. And I'm not supposed to cover Fury in Zebos and in same time to cover his hand spinner after. Because with Salzburg I need to play 4 pills. I'm playing 4 pills, he have 5 pills, I will have 3 pills. No, so he will need to start with hand spinner and that's a 50. He started with hand spinner and that's a 50, yeah. I think now I will found the plan. So he is playing no more, he is making 8 damage. We will be on the same amount of lives. He is starting with hand spinner. And I need to guess, is he going to play with Fury hand spinner or not? And if I cover with my Salzburg, I'm not supposed to cover with Peter, my Peter his Zebos. So yeah, I feel like 6 pills to no more is the best play for him here. Let's see how he is going to play it. Let's see how he is going to play it. But definitely my first round was pretty good. Maybe not perfect, but it was quite hard to expect just 1 pills gal 4. So he's coming with no more. Wow! Beautiful. And now yeah, we are definitely getting a direct win here. Nice, nice, nice. Here we go. So now our goal is to find another 2 fights. Because for the moment we have played only 3 fights. And we spent 25 minutes already. So let's see, maybe... Okay, the main goal I think is to find an opponent now. Because the player with 33 win rate shouldn't even know how to calculate splits, for example. By the way, we are playing versus a Russian player. R&D player is Holy Stalin, maybe you remember him. And here we are getting definitely pretty bad hand. Pretty bad hand, 3+1. My opponent is getting 2+2. The good side that we are not starting. We got the equal stars. I got 3+1 and I think that is pretty balanced, that I don't need to start here. So the first round is so important here. Because if we are making bad first round, we are just going to die. For example, I'm holding Salzburg, he's holding Matador, he's making 4 damage, I'm playing Oxen. He is answering with El Zombino. Okay, I don't wanna take a risk here, so let's hope. Okay, he used 3 pills. Not too much, but at least something. And I hope that we will convert that amount of advantage into a win. So if we are starting with Oxen, he is definitely going to play with El Zambino. There is no other possibilities, just no other possibilities. So the main task is to understand in how much pills we are going to play with Oxen. If we are playing like 3 pills Oxen, we are just going to win after, definitely. So I want to play maybe even like 7 pills. Maybe even 7 pills, 6+4 for a draw. So yeah, he's able to play a huge amount of pills and El Zambino and hope for a draw at least. So yeah, 7 pills Oxen seems pretty okay for me here. Even if he is holding El Zambino, I will be able to do something after. At least for a draw, once again. But as I said, 3 pills Oxen is directly, so I'm expecting at least 3 pills in El Zambino. If he's playing 3 pills in El Zambino, I'm winning here. Just because versus On Noel I'm going to Old Ruby, versus Lumi I'm just going to play full pills Petra. So 3 pills in Zambino and we're okay. If he is playing more pills, okay. If he is playing 7 pills El Zambino, we are going to have a draw. Most likely. Wow, only 2 pills El Zambino. And due to that, we are not getting direct win. Okay. So now it's 1 out of 3, I think. He's playing Unoel, we are able to alt Ruby, to play 2 pills Ruby, or to play full pills Ruby. 2 and 3 pills Ruby is the same split? Yes. 2 and 3 pills Ruby is the same split. Okay. Let's see how he is going to play it. Is he going to play on 2 pills, or he is going to cover our split? Because in the same time, if I'm playing like 2 pills Ruby and he is holding Unoel, we are getting the row. So let's see, I don't know why he decided to play 2 pills and Zambina, because as I said, 3 pills Oxen was definitely a direct win. Maybe even 4 pills Oxen was a direct win. Or maybe even 5. If he is playing with El Zambina, I think yes. Because after versus Un, as I said, I'm holding Ruby, versus Lumi, I'm playing Petra. But okay, he played 2 pills, so let's play it now. Of course I want to win it, so let's split. And he covered the split. Nothing to do here, he covered the split, so we are going to lose in that game. I don't think that we deserve it to lose, because as I said, it was 1 out of 3, we are able to ult, we are able to play 2 pills or 3 pills split, or we are able to play full pills. But he got a win, so I'm not supposed to say something. Sadly for us. Quite sad that we lost that fight, but not supposed to do for the moment. So the last fight, no, it's not Aaron, it's Marco. Блять. I hate to play versus Marco. I'm not joking. Marco is my kryptonite. That's not a joke, guys. I could not even say to you now the amount of games which he won versus me. So, the best play which I see here is playing 1 pills Oxen, because he have a huge блять cats in the next round, so definitely I need to win the first round. But let's play 2 pills Oxen and hope that he's playing 0-1. Wow, he used 5. Who was able to predict that? No one, I think. I think no one. I don't know why he decided to play 5 pills. If I'm holding Salzburg, he is going to shit my pants, maybe. But okay. Now we need to guess what to do. 4 pills Lich seems like a direct. For example, he's holding Papagalo, and he is going to die. What will be if he is holding Torkan, for example? He is holding Torkan, I am playing Lich in 4 pills, and it's pretty good position for me, I think. If he is playing with Papagalo, and I am just winning the round with Herman, I am making 6+6, he is making with Fury 7+6, so I will need to make a Fury. The main task is to understand how he is going to play the second round. Holding Torkan, playing 4 pills Torkan, playing more pills Torkan. If he is winning the round with Torkan, what will be? 6+6. So I don't think that I will be able to do something. So we need to understand in how much pills he is going to play with Torkan. I don't think that I am able to play more than 5. Because if I'm playing 6 and he is holding Torkan, after 1 pills Papagalo, and I am dying. Yeah. So let's play 5 pills Lich and see what will be. He decided just to ult El Papagalo. What we have now? We are getting 50, I think. We are getting just a 50. Because to cover my Herman, he need to play with Torkan full. If he's starting with Pavam, what will be? He is not supposed to play more than 1. So I am able to play 1 pills Herman. So I think that we are just getting here 50. If he's playing Torkan full pills, and I am holding Salzburg, I am getting a win, because in the last round he will have only 32 attack in Pavam. So yeah, we are just going to play 50 here. If he is starting with Pavam, I need to ult Salzburg or to play Herman 1. If he started with Torkan, I need to hold Salzburg or to play Hermann full. So let's see. He's playing Peva. I wanna play Hermann 1. And I'm right. So I will lost in 1 out of 3, but I will won in 50, so I think I should not be too angry about that game now. Let's see the amount of points which we have in the end of the qualifications games. And we have 946. Honestly, I wanted to get a bit more points, but I will spend a lot of time already. And due to my score, oh no, I will be only top 3 because Aaron is winning everyone except me. So no, I would not be able to be second. But anyway, maybe I would play some off video games. Maybe I will hold these points until my stream. Let's see. But for the moment, thank you so much for the watching. If you like my content, if you like that I'm speaking in English, if you like that I'm trying to explain everything, please support me, please write comments. Also, don't forget about the Sunday's event, which is some kind of new stuff in Urban Rivals. As I said before, it's a podcast with mini matcha from Alexei Lohaut Vibe. So write comments about my video, about my game, write your questions for the matcha. And I hope that you enjoyed this time while watching me. Thank you so much, have a nice evening, bye bye.